What's good? What's good? I'm back. Yours truly, one and only Paul Pickett, host of the Paul Pickett Podcast, aka Triple P, aka the Common Sense Podcast. Your source for music, sports, politics, sport events, and much, much more. Today, I'm going to react to a video of Aaron Rodgers being listed as a Tier 3 quarterback. Before we do that, though, I want to pull up an advertisement from promopalace.biz.
And promotion? Then look no further than Promo Palace LLC, your one-stop shop for all music promotion services. Services include Spotify playlist pitching, YouTube video promotion, record pool promotion, blog placements, radio airplay promotion, SoundCloud promotion, and much more. With over 2,000 customers and over 10 years of experience in online promotion, Promo Palace LLC is a company you can trust. For more info, please go to promopalace.biz. See you there.
That's right. You heard a beautiful lady. If you need online marketing promotions for your music, product, brand, or your service, get marketing promotions at promopalace.biz as you see it scrolling down below. All right, let's get into it. This is Speak. This is normally it's LaShawn McCoy, but it's somebody else, and it's Acho, Manuel Acho, Rick Bucher, and Joy Taylor, where they're basically debating if Aaron Rodgers should be a Tier 3 quarterback or not, which is, it's just crazy just thinking about somebody listing Aaron Rodgers as a Tier 3 quarterback. But let's get into it.
I just saw a tier list of NFL quarterback rankings, and I got some big issues with it. First and foremost, this was Tier 1. This, ladies and gentlemen, was Tier 1. How in the world does Patrick Mahomes not stand by himself? You see Joe Burrow, you see Josh Allen, I get it, but Mahomes does what the other two have not. Now let's take a look, shall we, at Tier 2. I'm equally upset. Because Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, I understand those two be in Tier 2. Unanimous MVP, second team All-Pro. Hard to do. But Trevor Lawrence and Justin Herbert sharing the stage with Lamar and Hurts? Make it make sense. I can't. Lastly, let's take a look at Tier 3. This was the most enigmatic of them all, if you will, because I understand Russell Wilson. I understand Matthew Stafford.
I got to stop for a second. They got Aaron Rodgers in the same tier as Justin Fields and Daniel Jones and Deshaun Watson and Tua Tagovailoa, who haven't won anything. You know, I could see if it was just Rodgers, Matt Stafford, and Russell Wilson, it would make sense. But I think he's going to say make it make sense. I can't make this make sense. I don't think anybody can.
For Aaron Rodgers, Super Bowl champs. I understand Tua Tagovailoa. I understand Deshaun Watson. You perceive that they can lead their teams to Super Bowls, but
no, I don't understand that. Just perceiving. Like we're putting somebody in the same tier as Rodgers because we perceive they can. I don't think Deshaun Watson can lead a team to a Super Bowl. I don't know that Tua Tagovailoa can lead a team to a Super Bowl. I know Russell Wilson has, Matthew Stafford has, and Aaron Rodgers has.
Daniel Jones? I can't make sense of that one.
And Justin Fields.
For some clarification. Who I disrespect, Will?
I'm not saying you did. The list did.
Oh. Well, let me start with you then. What's your biggest issue with this tier rankings of the quarterback?
Can we get the graphic up again?
What tier you want to see?
I need tier 3. Tier 3.
Tier 3, please.
I need tier 3.
Tier 3, please. Calling tier 3.
Can I get up?
Go ahead.
My goodness gracious, I gotta get up. Oh my goodness.
Okay, what's wrong?
These two over here are disgruntled. Like, why are we
with these dudes?
Exactly. Like, why are we over here? These two, especially this man. Move him up. He just won back-to-back 2 years ago. He got a Super Bowl. Like, why is he there?
That's fair. That is fair. That is fair.
Stafford.
That is fair. So
came and got it done. Why, like, that's what. Who is this guy anyway?
So you would put Rodgers in tier what?
2.
Understood.
Yes. Not right here, or no, tier 2. or maybe drop
Can we
everybody
take a
else.
look at, let's take a look at either all of them or, okay, here are the
Joy,
tiers.
move him up.
There are the tiers. There are the tiers.
Move him up.
Joy, what's your biggest issue?
I mean, we done with Russ, huh? Russ ain't gonna
Exactly,
Russ
Russ.
ain't go to two
Yeah,
Super Bowls.
listen, definitely last year they got Russ
Russ
out of
ain't win a
here.
Super Bowl.
He can't even get in there. Russ can't even get in
Hold
there.
on, Russ went to 2 Super Bowls.
He did.
Russ won the Super Bowl.
Russ can't even get in tier 3.
Now, he in the bottom of tier 3.
Russ,
His name in there somewhere.
Is Russ
He ain't even
on
on the graphic,
Fame?
though.
That's crazy. We
Shame
just
on
not
you.
like there's 3 Super Bowl winning coaches players up there.
It's crazy.
We gotta move Russ up too.
Okay, so
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay.
I can prove Russ. This right
You
here.
weren't yelling for Russ, wait. You're yelling for Rodgers and
Because
Stafford.
this is what I see.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Oh, you won't
there's
see this
Russell.
end?
Russell's over here.
it's on the end.
Russ is right there.
Oh, he yelling. How about we move Russ to the end this way?
Okay, yeah.
We move Aaron up.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is.
You know what? He's yelling at you, going, "Hey, why are you leaving me?
Why you leaving me out of
Moving
it?"
Aaron and Matt up."
But it was a bad
Texting,
year.
my bad, Russ.
Bad year.
a
Yo,
bad year.
what's with you, Joy? Where you at?
I agree with you about Patrick Mahomes. He's got to be in his own
He's in his own, 'cause he's
category.
lights
And
out.
if we move Pat up, then I think tier 2, or actually the big.
Before she finishes, I agree. Pat Mahomes should be in his own tier. He should be tier 1. And then we should be talking about who is in tier 2. And I would personally put Joe Burrow, Aaron Rodgers, Jalen Hurts, and maybe Lamar Jackson. But yeah, probably in Lamar Jackson. Yep, that would be my tier 2. Joe Burrow, Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson, and Jalen Hurts would be my tier 2.
3. So it would be tier 1. So tier 2 would be the big 3. There's a lot going on there. I think there's more in that second tier if you move Pat up to number 1.
Who moves up?
I think Hurts has to move up. I think Lamar has to move up. I think Rodgers. I think Stafford. I think Russ has to move
Lamar
up.
is
And you know what? I got Josh Allen be second tier probably too, but the bottom of the second tier, very bottom. And third tier, I would have Stafford, Tua, Justin Fields. I wouldn't even put Justin Fields and Daniel Jones in the third tier. I'd have Russell Williams, Matt Stafford, probably Tua Tagovailoa, Dak Prescott. There's definitely Deshaun, probably Deshaun Watson too. But the jury's still out on Deshaun Watson. It's still out, man. We don't know, man.
up.
I mean, you do. You got to move him up.
No, he's already in
He's
2.
in
But
2.
I'm saying, like, he would be in 2. He would be in the same line as Joe Burrow and Josh Allen. Josh Allen's not played in a Super Bowl yet.
No, I'm saying all those are in 2.
Yes,
Can we
I
get 2?
agree.
Can we get 2 up
We're
there?
rearranging
Oh, 2
these
right
a
here.
bit.
Sorry
It's
about
getting
that.
a little wild. But I just think that if you're going to have if you're removing Patrick Mahomes, who is obviously the best
He stands
tier 1,
alone.
he's in tier 1
He's
alone.
by himself.
You're sliding Joe Burrow and Josh Allen into tier 2, where I would
Correct.
put them. Then I
Correct.
think you include Jalen Hurts. I think you include Lamar Jackson. I think you
That's
include
where I stopped,
Matthew
though.
Stafford
That's
and
where I
Aaron
stopped.
Rodgers.
That's where I would stop,
I think
too.
you got to include Matthew Stafford. He just won a Super Bowl 2 years ago.
I can't, Joy.
Yeah, tier 1, I would have Pat Mahomes. Tier 2, I would put Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Jalen Hurts. And tier 3 would be Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence. I also have Aaron Rodgers in tier 2. So tier 1, Pat Mahomes. Tier 2, Burrow, Allen, Rodgers, Lamar, and Jalen. And then tier 3, I would go Trevor Lawrence, Justin Herbert, probably Tua Tagovailoa, Deshaun Watson, and Matthew Stafford and Russell Wilson. And I would take Daniel Jones and Justin Fields out the mix. Let's keep it moving.
I want to, but I can't.
Why?
You guys are
Why?
missing-
I
Why?
can't.
You're missing.
When you can't.
You're missing one here.
The reason I
Who are we
can't is,
missing?
to me, Joe Burrow, and now here's where I didn't want to do. I didn't want to have to do this to y'all, the viewers.
No.
To me, it should be Patrick Mahomes by himself. Then, quite literally, Joe Burrow can say, "Don't put them other guys with
Yep,
me."
I'm with you.
Like, because
I agree with that too, though. Joe Burrow could be like, Pat Mahomes, tier 1, Joe Burrow, tier 2. and he could be like, all right, you got to move the rest of those cats to tier 3. He could definitely be like that. And I definitely would not argue against that. That he might be on a, like, Pat Mahomes on a tier by himself, but then when you get to Joe Burrow, when you get to tier 2, he might be on that tier by himself too. Because I don't know if I would, maybe Jalen Hurts up there with Joe Burrow at most, but Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson up there with Joe Burrow. If I'm Joe Burrow, I would be saying hell no. And I don't think they've proven neither. I don't think Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson has proven that they're on the same tier as Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow has never actually been bad when he's healthy, like ever. Joe Burrow last 2 years.
What other guys with me? What other guys?
Like, if I'm Joe Burrow, don't put Josh Allen with me.
Why not?
Josh?
Why not?
Because Josh ain't been to a Super Bowl. Josh, I just beat Josh. Josh ain't
I
done
agree.
what I've done.
I agree.
If I am Joe
What
Burrow,
are you talking
don't
about?
put
We're
Josh
just
with me.
talking about talent,
Going.
and we're considering a lot of things here.
Because this was my.
All right, then put the Raiders up. Where's Jimmy G?
Check with me.
Where's Jimmy G? Where the
check
Raiders
with me.
at?
This was my tier list. I had Mahomes 1 by himself. Then I go Burrow, Allen, Hurts, Lamar. Hurts, Super Bowl. Burrow, Super Bowl. Allen, consistently great. Lamar, unanimous.
This is the thing. I can't push Josh Allen over Aaron Rodgers yet. Jalen Hurts, yeah, he went to the Super Bowl, but, you know, we're forgetting Aaron Rodgers just won back-to-back MVPs 2 or 3 years ago. The year before last and the year before that, he won back-to-back MVPs. Yeah, I honestly think you almost got to do tier 1 Pat Mahomes, tier 2 maybe Joe Burrow, Aaron Rodgers. It's tough. This is tough. Aaron Rodgers and Jalen Hurts. And then I know Matt Stafford ain't gonna like it, but he went to an already made team and won. Then I would move Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson to tier 3. Yeah, but Aaron Rodgers is definitely, the whole point of this is Aaron Rodgers is not a tier 2 quarterback.
MVP. Now tier 3 is my.
I mean, not my bad, not a tier 3 quarterback. He's not a tier 3 quarterback. He's a tier 2 quarterback.
You either have proven to win a Super Bowl, aka you've won one, or I think you can. That's why you see Lawrence, Herbert, Rodgers, Stafford, Tua, Fields, Watson, Russ. Tier 4,
So you're
those
missing
are
one.
guys. Those are good guys. Who'd I miss?
Jared Goff.
Why
is he not in there?
I don't think Jared Goff.
He's been to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, he hasn't, but he hasn't won one, though. And I don't think
Yeah, hold on. I will put Jared Goff over Daniel Jones. Yeah, Jared Goff could fall into that 3rd tier if we put Deshaun Watson, Justin Fields, and they had Daniel Jones in tier 3 earlier, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they had Daniel Jones in the same tier as Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, it's crazy. It is so crazy.
his hands.
So you got
not in
Jared Goff
three?
above
I mean,
Justin
what?
Fields. You kind of got to swap them.
You gotta swap
swap
them.
them.
That's a swap.
You gotta swap.
Here's my thing, though, is like,
Especially when Detroit goes to the playoffs this year.
think,
That is a.
but don't you all think,
sure.
at least because this is where I stand, I think Justin Fields' ceiling is exponentially higher than that of.
You can't do. This is the problem I have with people that do sports debates. Like, you can't bring in his ceiling as why he should be a tier 3 quarterback. He still hasn't even come close to reaching his ceiling. Like, you got to base it on how good somebody is right now. And yeah, Mahomes by himself, then Burrow, probably Jalen Hurts, and then Aaron Rodgers in tier 2. Maybe so you could throw in Lamar Jackson because he was the MVP. Then everybody else got to go to tier 3 or tier 4s and whatnot. But the whole point is Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is not a tier 3 quarterback. He is a tier 2 quarterback. And if he actually wins the Super Bowl with the Jets this year, we might have to bump him back up to tier 1. So yeah, that's crazy. It's batshit crazy that somebody would put Aaron Rodgers in the same tier as Daniel Jones and Justin Fields. I could see Matthew Stafford because he just won a Super Bowl, and Russell Wilson went to 2 Super Bowls, you know. And Matthew Stafford ain't no scrub. He ain't no scrub. But I would definitely probably put him as a tier 3 quarterback. Once again, I'll thank you for tuning in. Paul Pickett Podcast. And we out.